Predictably, the opposition was full of concern Monday for the Prime Minister's association with a rich person who has been linked to an offshore account in the Cayman Islands. But no, this was nothing to do with the Queen, whom about-eyed Justin Trudeau once toasted at a fancy dinner. Rather, the opposition was concerned with Stephen Bronfman, a member of one of Canada's richest families, a friend of Trudeau's and the Chief Revenue Officer for the Liberal Party of Canada. Bronfman once loaned $5 million to an offshore trust, and his investment company and the Bronfman family advised and did business with the trust, according to reporting on the Paradise Papers, a leak of millions of records from 2 offshore services firms and 19 tax havens. Stephen Bronfman is the Prime Minister's top money man. The Prime Minister vacations with him, and even broke with protocol to bring him to a state dinner with President Barack Obama. Now we know that he used a $60 million tax haven scheme to avoid paying his fair share here in Canada, Pierre Poilievre, the Conservative finance critic, recounted in the House of Commons on Monday afternoon. Bronfman has strongly denied doing anything inappropriate. If the Prime Minister wants to restore any credibility on the issue of tax fairness, will he immediately order the Liberal Party to give back all the money that Stephen Bronfman raised for the Liberals? Poilievre wondered. This was an ambitious ask and the National Revenue Minister pretended not to hear it. But suffice it to say, Justin Trudeau's rich friends keep making things awkward for him. There was the Christmas vacation at the AGA Khan's private island. There were the so-called Cash for Access fundraisers. There was grumbling about the Prime Minister's courting of foreign investors. He was also once accused of swanning around Davos, Switzerland. And then his finance minister, Bill Morneau, stumbled into a controversy about a villa in France and was found to still hold millions of dollars worth of shares in his family's pension and benefits company. But that might not actually amount to much in terms of broken rules. Morneau did fail to disclose the ownership structure of that property in France, and was made to pay the statutory fine of $200 as a result. And the Prime Minister might have taken an inappropriate helicopter ride to get to that island. For that matter, while Bill Morneau's pension legislation might be irreparably tainted, no one has yet definitively made the case that any of this money was pivotal in any government decision or policy. But none of that quite disperses the smell of money that once again threatens to cling to this government. The Liberals are susceptible to a charge of hypocrisy after months spent trying to rewrite the tax rules for incorporated individuals. What will he do now that close Liberal advisors have been named in the Paradise Papers and that they are the ones who allegedly used tax loopholes to shelter their fortunes? Conservative leader Andrew Scheer asked Monday. Trudeau came prepared with numbers for how much new funding the government has invested in pursuing tax avoidance, $444 million over 5 years, and the results it has achieved.